Hello, beautiful explorers. How are you doing? So let's take our moment of relaxation and feel connected and drawn with paintings, colors, shapes, and also imagination, also with intuition as well, for sure. So for pile number 1, this is Neptune's. It's imagination. I hope you see the cards, they are big. And on the dice, we do have, this is a sort of, I interpret that as some sort of cave. For pile number 2, we do have Juno. This is strength card. This is like the strength card. You see the peacock and this very beautiful queen, the background. And for the dice, if you want to, you can choose. This is a piece of puzzle. Very intriguing, by the way. For pile and maze number 3, we do have, this is Bacchus, and this is pleasure. So you see how this man is celebrating, you know. We also have the dice representing an elephant. So whenever you are ready, you can click down in the description box and you will find me in your maze. So I guess I see you there. Hello, pile 1. This is the dice that maybe you picked. We'll keep it in here. And this is the card you picked. You see? I will pick. I hope that you see that. Neptune's. No, it's the god of water. But let's see together some cards, and then I will be using some tarots to see what makes you so attractive, most attractive for other people. Let's see the 3 cards, oracle cards, to see if it is resonating. In here we do have the choice. I just see some details. We have this cat and we have 2 pots, okay? This is one. Then we have growth. Very interesting, growth. Pile 1. And then we have, wow, this is loyalty. When someone is loyal to someone, you see the 2 swans and the queen and the king. Very intriguing, this version of oracles for storytelling and also for kids and counseling too. So starting from this situation, I'm feeling like water and imagination is that whoever you want to be, you can be, and there is no limit. In this case, I would say that the limit is not the sky, but is water, is the ocean, is the river, is the lake. I'm feeling like your imagination is very, you know, entangled with your emotional fields, and I feel like it's very, very rich. I feel like you're very loyal to yourself first, and this is very attractive for you, pile 1. And I feel like you are like this god, I mean, full of gold and very, you know, able to govern something that is unpredictable, such as water. And that, remember, that it's the only element that can really change many, you know, conditions. So it can be ice, it can be for sure liquid, it can also be gas. So I'm feeling like this is very extra potent personality that you have related with, for sure, with emotions, okay? So I'm feeling like with the choice and growth, I'm feeling like you are defying everything around you. I feel like you're bringing some light, and people do expand, and you also expand yourself, because I'm feeling like you are such a traveler and you're such an explorer, and I feel like you want to, you know, set new boundaries and to make new discoveries. So I feel like you're really able to pick the things and to choose the paths, also mystical, that are really, you know, very difficult for you. They're not easy, but by choosing them, is like you're able to expand yourself and to root yourself much more. So it's like you're able to know yourself better, and this quality, this, you know, acknowledgement that you have makes you so wise, so clever, so open to life and to your mystical path, that is like you're able to reach new places, such an explorer you are, and that's making you so hot at the eyes of other people. Also, I feel like you're very loyal. So whenever you are in a relationship, if we are speaking about friendship, or even if we are speaking about every kind of contact that you may have with other people, also at work, also with colleagues, the boss, and also maybe with clients, I feel like you're really full of respect. You're really, it's like you're holding their hands. It's like you're giving them the confidence to do something, to grow, to go on. It's like you're a motivator as well. And this is such a beautiful characteristic. This is like you are reliable to other people, and this is also very sexy and hot. And I feel like you're very mysterious, you know, because there is some kind of myth related to the cave that, I don't know, it comes from Greek culture. And I'm feeling like when a person is supposed to stay, you know, in very doomy places, whenever you have the occasion to show other people the light, it's like you're showing them how to get out of the cave and just to watch, to have a look at the sun, at the air, at nature, as something, you know, that bring growth and that bring choices, and that is to also be very connected with the self. And that's what you do for yourself. And I feel like this is very inspirational for other people, because they can imagine other reality, other options for themselves, like they're able to choose. And I feel like you are at the center of the attention, because you're very attractive and very full of resolutions, possibilities, chance. It's like different perspective. It's like you free their mind. I would like to have 5 cards for you, my dear explorer. We do have the 8. This is the 8 of Swords. Very interesting, because it's like you seem so free with imagination, but right now you're stuck. We have the Emperor. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the Death card. And last but not least, this card won't come out. We have the Word. Back of the deck, we do have, okay, the 5 of Cups. So I'm feeling like the past energies or the current energies of your, you know, attractiveness for other people, the way you attract them is because you've been suffering a lot. It's like they perceive that you are in your own cave sometimes, but they know there is something more. There is no only do me spaces, you know, there is something more comfortable in there, or just discomfortable, that creates discomfort, that is the light that you bring. I feel like this is very grieving and pessimistic in the beginning, but in the end there is the option for you to stay in that condition or to, you know, evolve yourself. And I'm really feeling like you are evolving yourself, because you felt like stuck some way, someday, you know, some minute and some hours. It's like you perceive yourself as stuck, but in the end, I'm feeling like you're not, because I'm feeling like you are very rigid. You want to have control over things, and that's what makes you so powerful, such a beautiful emperor, and also king of the kingdom, you know. It's like you're the ruler, so it's like you're very protective. You love to have everything in order, and you love to collect people, to share resources, to plan things. It's like you're very, you know, it's like a father figure for sure, but also someone who is able to guide other people and to organize things, you know, is such an organizer. And I feel like sometimes your personality is very hedgy, but it's very comfortable for other people to stay around you, because you have such a natural leadership and very masculine energy, such as also of the Neptunes. And I'm feeling like also you're very able to defend yourself. So the 5 of, it's like you have your energies, it's like fire. Also in here we have Mars. It's like you have this card of, yes, for sure, it's litigation card, but I feel like you are able to defend yourself with facts, not words, okay? Because these fires, these stick are representing fire for me in the cards. And also it's like you're very disruptive. So I feel like what makes you so hot is like the ability that you have to conclude things, to cut out things, to end things that are no more in your, on your mind, in your heart, and they do not, serve your cause. I feel like also this card brings a lot of illusions that are falling down. So it's like your word is like your introspection, the beautiful characteristic that you have are bringing you at such a level of knowledge and to be such a wise personality. I'm perceiving like you are really able to scan people to the bones, and I feel like you are able to unveil their real true self, and that's what you're making this on yourself and on with people around you. And I feel like this making you the most attractive person in the room. I'm also feeling like with the success card is like, yes, doomy situations, very black and blackout period of life, but I'm feeling like something is spinning. It's like you are using all the resources and all the knowledge, it's like you are on an awakening from a mystical point of view, and it's like you need your tavern is, how do you call it? It's like a cave for me, but sometimes it's like by going beyond that situation is like you are reinforcing yourself, enlarging, empowering your soul, and your willpower is like you're acting, you're able to act, to react to life and to build the things that you want, your kingdom for sure. And it's like you're super strongly decided, full of growth, and also very loyal with people. And that's, even though you may sound pessimistic, is like because you are very stuck, remember, but I'm feeling like this is mental imagination also that you use for yourself. So people do perceive there is something more behind that, and they do perceive that there is a special occasion. But you look very mysterious, by the way, as well. So I hope that you like it. This was everything for today. If you are drawn to more than one pile, you can also have a look at other piles. I thank you very much for staying here, and I hope that something is resonating, okay, for today. So let me know in the comment, or if you feel connected with me and the energies, you can also consider join the tribe. There are many buttons to click, okay? So wish you the very best with a special aura coming from Neptune's and coming directly from this cave. So enjoy your journey, and I will see you very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Let's enter your maze. This is the dice you just picked. For pile 2, we'll keep it in here. And we do also have, this is Juno. Juno represents strength. You see, we do have the peacock. She's very elegant. She's like a queen, okay? So I'm sorry for the camera, but this is the only way I can, recording here. So I'm feeling like this is I'm given the sensation of very feminine vibe, but also masculine, because the peacock is like is very vain, very beautiful, very spectacular. And I feel like your beautiful present is shocking for other people, is puzzling them. They are puzzled, and they don't know if you're true or not. I mean, if you're real or not. So let's see together, my dear ones, if it is resonating with you. Oh, we have the gift. So it sounds like you have a gift, you see? It sounds like you have a special gift. Wow, we do have change. How strong this card can be. Number 35. And then we do have work. Wow, this is very intense. We have work. I don't know if you see, we have many bees around here and many flowers, and this lady is red, and red is everywhere. Orange and red, they may be also your colors. I don't know if you see them, but this cat is red. We do also have this clothing, this gown that is red. We do also have this lady that has orange hair, and also these other ladies. So I feel like something aristocratic, something noble. I feel like your beauty is very sophisticated and something particular that nobody ever saw before, or just, you see, they're puzzled. It's like they're missing something. You are so mysterious, part 2. if it is resonating, I feel like in red also the ribbon on, you know, this packaging, this gift is red as well. So I feel like orange or red, let me know in the comment if those are special colors or connection with those, you know, specific. This is very specific. So I'm feeling like with the strength card is like you're super beautiful, super sophisticated, you're taking care of yourself, and you're super diplomatic, because you see, this is like being so strong is like an option for many, but is must have for you. And I feel like you're exercising, you're practicing your beautiful, charming aura, your charming personality, by being so delicate, so sophisticated in the clothing, with your makeup, I don't know, with your accessories. So I feel like also this is you know, involving also the look that you may have, the looks that you may, the outfits, you know. I'm feeling like you're really a caretaker of yourself. It's like I perceive the smell of your hair or something like that, very precise, and also some sort of perfume. So the vibe that I get is very sophisticated again, elegant. I mean, very, you really take care of your beauty with many lotions, creams, and something like that. I feel like you have some sort of gift, and this gift is like you are giving this to yourself sometimes, but also it's like you're able to share with others. But I feel like first of all is for yourself. And when you are able to see your gift, something special is happening in your life. It's like you're able to open many portals and to resolve the mysteries, you know, to see the missing point, the missing part, or something like your story, and you will be able to change. So I feel like you're changing things for people, first of all for yourself, and that's why you're so attractive and sensual. But I'm feeling like not in the most, it's like you veil yourself, while other men or women can unveil, you know, they can show the skin, the neck. I'm feeling like there is something with your shoulders and something with your face and neck that are very particular, and also with your wrists. I'm feeling like for some of you, it's like you love this kind of clothing, such as gowns, skirts. I don't know, you will pick it in your wardrobe, you know. But I'm feeling like you can really make the difference for yourself. It's like you are full of this kind of energy and gift. And with those two combined together, is like you're making your hard work. It's like you are the queen of the bees, you know. And I feel like you're such a higher level than most people, that maybe you sound arrogant sometimes, or maybe too cold, or maybe not sharing many. I feel like you live in solitude in some kind of way, and that's give you some sort of particular position, some sort of authority, you know, that people do perceive when they are in front of you. Very delicate, but very strong at the same time, very able to change things, and hard work. I say it's like you are the hardest worker in the room. So I feel like people do really notice you and find you very, you know, the seduction in here is very still. It's like still nature. So it's like you're very in your own position. So very sophisticated also with the look and the gestures. So I feel like you're very, moderation is what brings you elegance, I'm feeling like. So I would like to see some tarot cards right now, if it is resonating. Wow. This one jump out. Pile 2, we do have the Knight of Cups. Very intriguing. Very peculiar, by the way, because we do have the Seven of Swords. Very particular, by the way. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. This one and this one for sure. We do have the Magician. Yes, this is the willpower with the change. And we have Temperance. Again, equilibrium, balancing. Yes, you're perfectly balancing. Also with the looks, you know, your outfits. So at the back of the deck, we do have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I'm feeling like you're very mental, because when somebody is so sophisticated, that can be natural, but I'm feeling like you really are working on it. And your gift can be very related with having and, you know, is like conquering what you want. So I feel like this queen is really able to divide what is important from what is not. And she's very determined, she's very decided, and she's very strong and very mental too. So sometimes the personality that other people perceive is very, you know, on and off, is like very cold sometimes, because she's very rational, okay? But she's also full of communication and imagination as well when she wants to. So I feel like in here a queen, and we have a Knight of Cups. So I feel like you're very mental personality, and also is like the king, the Knight of Cups is like trying to make an offer, is not a beginner, is like a middle-aged personality that has been in many relationships and intercourses, and right now is much more open to life. So I feel like the gift for you is like, I feel like it's balancing between those two characteristics. There is something in here that you are sneaking away from. So with the Seven of Swords, it could be some sort of egoism, but I'm not feeling like you are like that. But I'm feeling like you're very self-centered sometimes. You put yourself first, and this is like a very beautiful, you know, condition for your self-esteem. At the same time, it can be very, you know, not right for other people to have you around in that mood, because you are too concentrated to yourself, on yourself, and you do not leave space to other people. But I'm feeling like you are trying to balance in here. It's like you are trying to, you know, escape your emotions. I'm feeling like, but you have a gift to receive and to share in here. And this is another card for changes, like the change one we do have before. It's like you're on and off with this personality, and this is making you so sexy. So when you're hot, and when you're cold, and when you're cold and then you're hot, the minute after, you know. And I'm feeling like you're still moving, still changing. It's like an evolution, expansion. So something that is bringing you to another level, because you're at a higher level than, you know, than many. But I'm feeling like with this one, you're making it feel more naturally everything. This is also for karmic, something that is coming back to you. So some sort of self-empowerment is coming back to you. And I'm feeling like, yes, for sure, on and off, but it's like this time you're making two things related to the work you've been doing. It's like you're trying to manifest. So you are presented here with alchemy, with willpower. So you're able to connect many things, and you have all the tools right now, because you've been, you know, passing through many bad situations, and right now is like you are able, you are skilled, okay? And also your aura is speaking about some kind of delicate equilibrium, some kind of balancing of your yin and yang, when you are full of cups, so emotions again, and you're using to manifest yourself, to be the alchemist of your destiny, to be the alchemist of your personality, with the hard work here and the Queen of the Bees, okay? So I'm feeling like very noble energies that I pick, very sophisticated, very mental. Your mindset is very important in here, and I'm feeling like very full of communication, emotions, and trying to balancing your beautiful strength that is not easy to handle, but I'm feeling like you're doing very well. And remember that even though people cannot understand everything regarding you, I'm feeling like being a journal in here is like leave some sort of mystery, but also is like presenting to the other people such a mysterious piece of this puzzle, but also the only one that perfectly fits something special, okay? So I feel like with your elegance and with this balancing, I feel like this is also of vanity, but I feel like you're really taking care of yourself. So very curious to know about you, this orange and red situation as well. And I'm feeling like if you do consider yourself very mental and very balancing and refined with your manners and gestures as well. So I hope that you enjoy, my dear explorer, and let me know if something is resonating. Super curious about you. So let's take a few seconds to let in the message and leave out the rest. But you sound very sexy, very uncommonly, very unique, okay? Like this peacock, yeah, for sure, like a goddess. So thank you very much for staying with me. I hope that you enjoyed it. Take only the things that were meant to reach you. So if you want to stay in the flow and feel a sort of connection with my readings and mazes, you can click many buttons, and you can also join us to stay updated, okay? So thank you again. I hope that you find your things in here. So see you super soon, and thank you for staying with me. I see you in the next maze. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is the elephant. So it's the dice. I will keep it in here. This is the dice that you picked, pile 3. Hello, explorer. This is Bacchus, you know, the one from the wine and drinking and telling stories and having fun with, you know, the guests. And I feel like this is pleasure time for him. I feel like this is very, you know, ambiguous character, because I feel like he wants to celebrate with everyone, and I feel like it was very fun actually. And characters, you know, this is from Greek god and goddesses, so I feel like he's having some fun, he's offering wine, he's making, you know, a blast, a proper blast. So let's see if you hear if it is resonating with you with some oracle cards, and let's start. Wow, this is cuddling. This is cuddling. So it's very tender. You see, I hope you see it. It's very of tenderness, the sensation that I do have. Wow. We do also have release number 27. This is so powerful. So what makes you sexy and, you know, attractive? We do also have, wow. This is like the newlywed, so it's a wedding. Those people are, you know, the married couple, and they are saying yes to one to the other one, and vice versa, you know, they are in some sort of very. So what makes you attractive, dear pile 1, is like you hold the pleasures of life, and I feel like the elephant as well is very related to family, is very protective. So I feel like you are super open to life, you want to celebrate. So I will keep it this card as well as the 4 of Wands. So very, you want to celebrate, you want to have people around you, you're very open to life, open to new friendships, and I feel like also open to humankind. So it's like you're able to communicate, to offer something, offer a story, offer a moment, to share a moment with you while you're having your blast. But also I feel like you're very generous, because you're offering many things, you're giving many things, you're sharing, you know. And that's the most important things to start a relationship, or just to, you know, to water it, to plant a seed that is going to last for a long time. And that's why we do have some sort of celebration that is forever, that is the married couple. So those two spouses are, I mean, it doesn't matter the gender, but they have a special bond. They do have a special bond. It reminds me of the elephant, very protective with other elephants. And I'm feeling like you are such a sweetheart. It's like you love to cuddle, so you're super kind, you're super tender, and this is like a real seduction for some kind of people, you know. If they are, you allure people by giving your love and special attention. I feel like you're giving attention to people, very extra and super powerful attentions, you know. You take care of yourself, and the care and the, you know, the luxurious items such as wine and so on. I mean, release your imagination in here. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about celebration, parties, and, you know, feasts. It's like you are really able to let go, release. It's like you open new situations, and I feel like people are sweetly, it's like you're able to inebriate other people's mind. It's like you twist them. It's like you bring them to another level of fun, of enjoying life. It's like, yeah, I'm feeling like very earth energies in here, and you're able to release and to make other people release what they have inside. So I'm feeling like if they were tired of something, of work, of life, it's like you are opened a brand new view on things, and they can really rely on you on that side. Okay, very attractive, very is not like the Joker that I have in some card, but I'm feeling like in here I'm feeling like Taurus. Okay, so earth signs. So let's celebrate. Okay, let's celebrate. This is the motto I feel in here, and this is very intriguing for people. We do have the King of Cups. Oh yes, with cuddles and a marriage, you know. We do have the Knight of Swords. Oops. We do also have the Seven of Swords. Very mental as well, by the way. We have the High Priestess. Very interesting reading. This one wants to come out. And the Eight of Wands. Back of the deck, the Ten of Swords. So I'm going to start by that. Yes, for sure. The Ten of Swords represents all the obstacles, all the stabbing in the back for you, for other people. So I'm feeling like your personality right now is moving to something better, because the 10 of something, of every, you know, seed is like representing the culmination. So it's the ending of something, and a second after that there is starting something brand new. So there is new space. So this is the final scene, you know, of a drama or something very bad. It reminds me of Taylor Swift, but I'm really fond of her because she's very dramatic in a very, you know, romantic and also very theatrical way. But I'm feeling like, yeah, when she said I don't love drama, but they loved me, or they loved me. I'm feeling like, yes, maybe you were in some sort of situation where you were stuck and you couldn't be, you know, so open, so lively, so full of life and energies to share with other people, that I'm feeling like finally you have found your dimension. And to be that open and that special is like for attracting people, but also to, you know, empower your personality as well and developing it. I feel like you're feeling like the King of Cups, so very supportive with yourself for sure, but also with other people. So it's some sort of seduction. This is like the card for me also from the Latin lover, you know, but it's very sweet, it's very tender, very, you know, it's picking the attention to give you. It makes you feel very full of, you know, it's like flowers, it's like very many gifts, many actions, very attentions that you're giving to other people, and you also support them with your mood, with their moods as well. So I feel like also you're very communicative, and sometimes you rush too much with your mind. So I feel like you are also for communicating, but sometimes it's like you're taking decision very risking it, because I'm feeling like you don't have time to think much about it, but so you're rushing to something that you like. But I'm feeling like this is for brand new things that are coming your way, because you're leaving your burdens at your back. So I feel like you're moving on your boat, and this is like the sea or the ocean with your boat and with your burdens that are there, but it's like you are separate them from others, situations that you want and you will be in, you know. I feel like you want something new. This is a travel, this is a trip with the Six of Swords. It's like you are moving away from something, and I feel like people do perceive this way of celebrating. We also have I'm feeling like related to movement. So I don't know if someone is about to marry or is wooing you or is courting you. Okay, yes, the King of Cups is really able to woo and court a woman, a man, no matter who. but very able to do that. Very, very able. I'm feeling like with this High Priestess, it's like you're so mysterious at the eyes of other people, and so full of introspection. So it's like you're taking your time and you're having a lot of moments for yourself, solo. So I'm feeling like you want to stay along, by the way. And it's like you're super intuitive. So you are able, it's like you're psychic. So you're able to read to other people's mind and arts as well, because I feel like you're half emotional and half, you know, of mindset, okay? And I'm feeling like with this card, the Eight of Wands, you're super fire, so you're very dynamic. So with communication, with a lot of movements. This is one interpretation. The other one, but is very super detailed. I feel like you're here, Pile 3 and Mace 3, to, you know, to get married with someone. And I'm feeling like it is reciprocating. It's like you're moving. Right now you are the King of Cups. You're moving away from some bad situation or decisions. And it's like you're releasing your past, knowing it very deeply, and releasing the you know, the stabs that you have in your back. And right now it's like you're turning your page to something better that maybe is physically distant, okay, in distance from you, but I feel like you're moving to that situation and point. So also people do perceive you as very reliable if it is not the case that you're getting married with someone specific. But let me know if this elephant, it is resonating with you, my dear explorer. And also let me know if this pleasure card that happened to you, it has a special meaning and it is resonating, okay? Because it makes you so sexy, sensual, and being so protective and full of, you know, love is like very super juicy for some, okay? So I moved the cards and this one appeared. So I feel like this is the final card for you. So you want to be satisfied and you're making such a beautiful mystical path to go there, okay? From your 10 of Swords to your 10 of Cups. That's the coronation of a dream, of something very important for you, fulfillment as well. So thank you, dear explorer, for staying with me for the moment. This is everything. I hope that you enjoyed. If you want to tell me something, you can comment or like. And let's take a few seconds to have the message in. Thank you for staying with me, and I wish you the very best with your sexiness and with your, you know, celebrating attitude that is so beautiful and full of love. With the cups again, liquid, okay, and stories, imagination. I feel like this is very liquid reading. Thank you again, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.